Hello. Hello, my hospice family. Good morning, good evening. Get some lotion, guys. Good morning, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome, my beautiful hospice family. Welcome to DunsHospice. Should I put us lower like this? Is that better? Or should I have kept us higher up? I don't even know, y'all. Sometimes I need a cameraman. Oh, Jesus, bless me with a cameraman. Bless me with a crew, God. Bless me with a hair, makeup, cameraman. All of the above and more. Hello, my beautiful people. Come on in, my beautiful hospice family. Blessed, blessed day. Blessed day. How are we doing today? Come on in. Come on in. You guys, I think we're going to take a commercial break, okay? We are going to take a commercial break real. Okay? We're going to take a commercial break. All right, guys. Just stay put for a minute, please. Stay put for a minute. We are going to do a commercial break. Just hold on. Should I? Just hold on, guys. Stay like this, okay? Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming. I am coming. And I am here. Hi, my beautiful hospice family. We were on a commercial break. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, guys. I miss y'all. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Mitu. Good afternoon, guys. Good evening. Welcome. Welcome to DunsHospice. Hi, Omid. Are you new to the family, my friend? If so, please be sure to subscribe, okay? Be my 400 subscriber. Who wants to be number 400, huh? Be my 400 subscriber. Be sure to give me a like. I'm doing well, my friend. I'm doing well. Thank you for being here, okay? Thank you for being here at DunsHospice. Here at DunsHospice, we talk about end-of-life care, okay? How to take care of your family member who's currently at end of life. If you have a family member who's currently have a terminal illness, you know, if the doctors say there's no cure, you know, definitely this is the right channel for us to uplift each other, to talk about, you know, our opinions, to talk about our feelings, our emotions. Hi, Chloe. Chloe, that's pretty. Chloe Kardashian, huh? Yes, my friend. So we're going to talk about funeral arrangements, okay? Funeral arrangements at end of life. And let me know if you have any questions, okay? Because I'm a hospice nurse, guys. I'm an end of life nurse, okay? How's your summer going, guys? How's your summer, Chloe? Huh, my friend? What is the most exciting thing that happened to you so far this summer? Hmm? What's the most exciting thing that happened to you? Hmm? All right. So regarding end of life care, okay, regarding funeral arrangements, guys, when you sign your loved ones under hospice care, when your loved one is signed up under hospice care, I strongly encourage you to choose a funeral arrangement, a funeral parlor, okay? Choose a funeral home. Because as a nurse, oftentimes what happens is that the patient passed in the middle of the night, okay? The patient dies in the middle of the night, and the families has not yet chosen a funeral home yet. And you could only imagine, it gets really chaotic. You know what I mean? It's very chaotic. It's very disorganized because sometimes the families are under the impression that the hospice company is going to pay for the funeral home, for the funeral arrangements, and that's not the case. All right, my hospice care families. So I want you guys to know that it's very important when the doctors say you have 6 months or less to live, when the doctors say that there's no cure for your illness and the best thing to do is go home and be comfortable, one of the things that you and your family needs to talk about, one of the things we need to talk about, is funeral arrangements. Okay? Hello, Jessica. Good. Hello, sweetie. How you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Are you in the medical field? Huh? Anybody watching right now is in the medical field? You guys talk to me, guys. Talk to me. I see you all come in and out, in and out. Talk to me. It's very important because sometimes the families, they don't have the money. And as you guys know, I'm not sure if you guys right now was watching have had, have buried your mom, your dad, your spouse before. But it's pretty pricey, you know? And so, sometimes families are just left in a very like chaotic state, because first of all, for you, like when you already plan your funeral, that is you giving yourself the power. Because some people don't want to have a regular funeral. Like some people want to be cremated, because some of us want to be cremated. You know what I mean? Oxford. What city? What city is that, sweetie? Like what state? Well, don't say your address. Never ever say your address online, okay? But what state are you in? Are you up north? Are you in California? So just be broad with it. I'm in the USA, my friend. Thank you for being here. Okay? Honey, don't say the name of your street online, okay? Because there's some weirdos online, all right, honey? Always protect yourself. Just say the state and leave it broad, okay? All right. Hi, Nikki. Nick. Yes, so myself as a nurse, okay? Like for some reason, I don't understand it. But it seems like from my experience, most people die during the night. They pass during the nighttime. It's as if they are waiting for their family. They're waiting for their loved ones. I'm going to open this door, guys, to kind of let some air in. It's like they are waiting for their loved ones to, go to sleep, and then they pass, And so please, please, please make sure that you have your funeral arrangement set up, or at least you have the conversation with the person, Because I have witnessed that, you know, one family member say one thing and the other one say something else, you know. And so we want to make sure that we are in sync. We are in sync when it comes to the end. It's very important, you know, because we want it to be a peaceful path from beginning to end. And that's where the hospice social worker comes in, guys. Yes, the hospice social worker can absolutely help you out with the funeral arrangements. That's their specialty. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, guys. I had a whole parsley in there. That's a whole parsley. Oh my goodness. Oh well. So that's really what I want to talk to us about, okay? And as I mentioned, the social worker, she will definitely walk your family through it. And I know that it's not an easy topic. It's very emotional. And oftentimes people don't want to think about it. People don't want to talk about it, you know? But it's better to have a plan. It's better to start the conversation than to wait for when it's too late, you know, because you do not want to have this kind of conversation when it's like 3 in the morning, you know, and the patient has passed, and the nurse is looking at you like, what do you guys want us to do with the body, you know? And you don't have a funeral home to put the body. So yeah, so a lot of families, they tend to avoid that topic. They tend to just don't want to talk about it. But it's always better. It's always better to have something and not need it, right? Than to need it and not have it. Okay, guys? So I really want to encourage you to make sure that it's a conversation that when you enroll your loved ones under hospice, even if your loved one is not under hospice, I really believe that it's important to have that conversation. You know, it really is. You know, my beautiful people. So let me know if you have any questions, okay? I just wanted to come out here and let you know that hospice care, when your loved one is enrolled under hospice care, yes, we will help you. We will help you to, you know, find a funeral home. You know, the social worker will help you to find a funeral home. The social worker will probably, you know, walk you through the process. But the company does not pay for funeral arrangements, you see? And that it's best to choose one while the person can still talk and express their needs than to wait, you know, until it's too late, you know? So that's very key. It's very, very key, guys. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. I just wanted to, you know, pop in here and just talk about that, because I'm noticing, you know, a lot of family members, they don't want to talk about it. And that's something that's not being dealt with. And it definitely is something that we need to talk about, you know? We gotta talk about it, guys. It's important that we talk about it, okay? Well, that's all I had to say for today. You know, this is a short video. I'm not going to stay on here too long. Once again, thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for your help. Be sure to follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram under DunsHospice. Okay, guys? Mwah. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.